Oh, he has a coffin bed? That's one way to sleep. Is that Patty Joe? It's Patty Joe Petho! Oh, I gotta go see Patty Joe Petho. It's Patty Joe Petho! So there you have it. Patty Joe Petho's alive. Yay! Yeah. And see, everybody was worried about not being able to bring anything over, and then I come over here and everyone's already all decked out. You know what I'm saying? They got wyverns tamed and all this other crap, and where's the freaking? I need a bed. That's not a bed. Close the door. So anyway, whose bed? Whose room's this? Dragon tears. Okay, there we go. All right, fast travel. Back. Go. Let's do some ceilings. Let's do like 12. So yeah, I've already gotten some ceilings put down. As you can tell, I did a little bit of work of getting the walls attached, which kind of sucked, to be completely honest. But you know, using the ceilings and stuff to kind of use scaffolding like that. Now I won't be able to snap anything. It's ARK. It's ARK. You better build. It's good. Oh, that worked. All right. I want this to be a little bit wider. And then a little bit deeper. Maybe that far. I'd like to follow the natural curve. Oh, the natural curves. I guess I should do some 2x2s here. Let's get some building done. I didn't want to just have this hammer box here. I wanted to actually get a decent one together because I felt like we needed a decent one together. All right, so let's do this. All right, we're gonna pick up these pieces and redo it, and I'm gonna break something. I know it. Something's gonna break. That'd be something too. Is maybe you have one of the things that make you automatically, but not that one. Use right click on the demo gun. All right, let's look at our shape here. All right, I like this ending here. We might use some of the 90s to do like a cornering around it. I think that's going to have to happen and kind of have a point here. And then maybe that we can put a 90 there to have a line. I don't want to have one large, humongous structure here. I'd rather have, we're not building huge here. We're saving our big building for the island server, but I need to get something that's up. Now, comparing it to what I have on the island right now for an outpost, the one of the outposts, we actually are pretty much have outgrown it. So this is why this one's going to be bigger than the outpost on the island, because I don't plan to build a bigger one. So we need to make sure we have enough space to do the stuff we want. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to build other things here, but this is, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. And hopefully we have enough stuff to do stuff. So that means these walls need to come up now that I've looked at it. I took a gander. I'd like to have it be multi-level though. I don't like, the base floor is not all going to be the same height. I think that's boring. Let's do some variances in height here, please. Let's just pick up these walls and come back at it. The skirting can come up. Woo! Where's that 90 going to start? Probably right on the edge of that. So let's go ahead and use some of those pieces to get the 90s on this end worked out and see if that lines up nicely. If it does, then maybe we'll use a gate entrance or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of just playing it by face. Let's put this right here so I can get. Let's sit over here since I'm going to do that part later. Let's see if it breaks anything else next time. All right, so we have the 90s here. We have more regular ceilings here. Thank God the weight's boosted on the server. Makes builderizations a little bit more fun. Oh, it was the 90s. That's the old set that has 90s. With that actually, I kind of like that line. Maybe we could just use that for a section, do an offset. Let's see how this looks. Let's see if this is acceptable for our needs. Hey, that looks not bad. Let's come back one more, though. I like that. And this one. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's see how that works. See if this looks beautiful or not. Beautifulness or not. Maybe we do need to do an inset here or something instead. I don't really like that turning into that. Maybe come out 2 triangle ceilings worth, go in some, have some squares, and then triangle ceilings out. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's what we need to do. The HUNTED mod is pretty badass. I have to give total props. That is probably one of. It's probably because it's newish too, but it is probably one of the better dino mods I've ever played. Just because it's different than the other ones. The other ones all have their characteristics that work for them, but there's still some sameness to it. Whereas this one's more like within regards of what ARK could have been type of thing. Not that ARK is bad without it, but it just has. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I kind of like how that does that. It'd be kind of cool to do arches in here and like have a drive-in. Builderization's occurring! Rotate, rotate, rotate! How far out does that look? Yeah, maybe just do the archways into it then. Maybe just jump through it right quick to make sure that it actually is passable. It is passable, but it's still too thin. So we would be able to do like an archway system, but just I was hoping to use a gate so I can throw a door up if we want. But we really don't have any dinos up here unless they get brought in involuntarily by quality members of the viewing audience. And that's a lot of fiber already. Go to Bush's box. Bush's box, put the fiber in the Bush's box. We're good. There we go. All right, let's get some arches together next. Let's try that out. Modular might be the way to go with this. Let's do, yeah, let's do the modular. I'm getting some feeling ideas here. I'm glad I'm not so tired. Like sometimes when I'm like, my best building comes out because I just like the subconscious kind of tells me where it needs to go, where it wants to be. I'm more connected to the builderizations, I guess I'm trying to say. Not saying that it's amazing stuff. It's just like I can, you know what I mean? You can just feel it more. I don't know. Let's pull this up. Maybe that's a little still too thin. So let's go like this. Let's just throw this down for help with the referencing. Let's go up with a wall here. Maybe that high. And try this out here. It has a little double loop-to-loop thing, but not enough. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What we can do... Did I bring this? I still have ceilings. Let me good. All right, so the ceilings can floaty time. So we'll bring over some ceilings to fill in the gap here. One more after this one. All right, that should be good. Let's pick up the pieces here and build up. I'll get rid of that rock eventually, and then put this guy here. Looks like a mustache. Doesn't that look like a mustache to you? Like it's the mustache. I think what I'll do is go up another one. I'd like to work with that width, but it might need to be only 3 wide, but I'd like to work with that. Let's just make it 3 wide. Screw it. Why don't force it when it says something other than it wants to be. Let's just go ahead and do this thing. Let's just do it. Let's do this and go up higher and then put the guy in the middle and just say, hey, that mustache is gone now. The mustache is gone. Now it's just a lip. Now with that angle there, we need to make the angle happen here. The dangle needs to hang a little bit to the side. Let's dispose of this, shall we? We'll need to make some more angled ones. Yeah, because then if we add 2 more widths on the angles there, and then go up, I think that's a win. I like that spacing. I feel like that needs to happen. I think we're going to build like that with this. Maybe we can have, maybe this will be like an inset here, and we'll do like ramp slash stairs in front of it. Like this. To bring it together. I don't want to build into the hill here. I'd rather have it kind of come into this and back up, I think. Let's just go ahead and have this have a little cubby hole top on it, and we'll work out the other stuff. It kind of looks like tech fireworks, doesn't it? All right. I feel like this front end should come out more, but we're not going to mess with that right now. I kind of like that. That works. I think we can have a little side door too. I think this will be a good little side door area. There we go. We've got definitely about maybe twice the amount of space as we had the other. Maybe 3 times the amount of space. So we got some lines in here to work with that will influence how the style of the build looks like. We might go with some more square-ish corners and do some angled stuff, kind of like a little angle there, but keep a square kind of theme. This line here is probably going to need some sort of angle work on it too. We might do a variance in height for that section, because I do want to have variances in height in this, which I have yet to pull off. So we could do that, come up over here. I don't want the rock face to show in through the inside. That gate coming in leaves only a small amount. We can make it a quick unload section or something. We're also going to need a teleport platform, because if I'm on the Brano gathering and I need to load up, well, I'm on Sarge. I renamed it JK Sarge, by the way. But if I'm on JK Sarge, I need a place to port in. So we're gonna have to build like a teleport land pad, maybe on that section right there in the middle where that rock's at. But here. So I think we should just go ahead and lower it down, unless the ground doesn't let us do that. We're either gonna follow the outside line there. You see how it has that nice little angle there? Can I pull out this? There we go. So we're either gonna follow this line here, that white line, or we're gonna follow this line here, depending on how the height works out. And then you can see where our ceilings are squared with the edge. We can probably come out one more ceiling or more. If we come out further, we'd want to build supports coming back into the build, or at least into the rock face to make it look better. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this does go up pretty high, and it is too high to line over. So let's do a variance here. And I would prefer it to be lower than this ceiling, because we're going to do a cut, and that's going to take a little bit of stuff to happen for that to happen. I also need to start moving stuff out. Maybe we can use this as our wall of infinity or something. Infinity storage, that is. Immobile pockets, if you will. Chest. I didn't know that. How much is that one? I don't want to use up ingots for that. Oh, it's equal to the vault. That's why. Okay. This is what I've got over there, and it has 150 storage to it too. So we'll go ahead and make, we'll actually space these out correctly. Maybe even have them face forward just so it looks right, instead of doing the sideways thing. All right, where's our middle? I didn't bring any walls with me. Steal one of these walls real quick. All right, so we have this kind of spacing here. This looks like our dead middle here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and line up and do this here and just see how we get our spacing per section. That doesn't line up. I don't mind the free placement. I like a little bit of gap in there. All right, maybe we could do an offset on some ceilings to do a second tier. Can I do the offset easily? Do I gotta do a little bit of a shimmy shango? I'm gonna have the shimmy shango. So doing an offset here, let's just look at our heights around from the ground floor up. Ooh, that might actually, let's just see what this looks like if I didn't do anything here. It's clipping. Okay, so we need to do a half wall. Oh, okay. Oh, so okay, so that height is where we want. So we need to do the offset now. All right, that's a good height. I could probably come out the front of this. So we know for sure 1.5 is the is that 1.5? No, yeah, that was 1.5. So 1.5 is the magical height. We can get back here, no problem to do it. Let's go and get an offset worked out. We're gonna use crunchy times, and then do this here. Let's see if that's enough of an offset to do this. Because we're gonna bury it in the back there. That's not enough. We need to do another row. All right, gonna remove this one. Go away. There you go. All right. Do the triangles count? Yeah, they do in this one. Okay. So let's do another offset circular area. And I want to keep it square, like laterally with the wall. So that's why I'm not doing an offset and kind of going slightly gently to the side. Just want to have an easy snap in. It's ARK. Let's see how this works. That's it. Is that it? That's it. That looks about right. Yeah, that works for me. All right, so we got to bring this out back here. And then bring this down to 1. And then once I put the floaty ceilings in, we should be okay. Because these ones aren't... This one on the outside here isn't going to stay. I'm just using that just so I can line up. We'll cover it up on the side, though, once we get into the build. So this is our little shelf we just built for our chests. Nice. Let's go and pull these pieces up. And this one goes up too. Okay, so let's go up another half wall. And then do that right there too. There we go. So we'll do 3 rows of shelves. I like that. All right, that's actually, we need to come over another one on the left too. We only need 2 rows then if we do that. We could encase it in too. Let's try that out. Let's just try that out in case. I won't be able to leave it just like that. It'll need some more decoration type stuff going on with it, but I do like the depth of it. That looks good. I'll probably have to remove the top row of ceilings to place that second row just right. So let's throw in one over here so this wall doesn't get destroyed. We'll need to throw one on the other side as well. So that wall, I want to leave the walls up to give me some guiders here. The walls don't like to stay floaty time all the time. All right, so we're going to pick up these again, but at least we have an idea because we're going to move them forward just a smidge, but we have an idea of what we want to do. I don't have a million of them, but we have a little bit, so that's not too bad. The size of these, I forgot to do that one other thing. Let's do this right quick so I can easily tell the actual width I have available. It looks like we can do about 2.5 per. Is that about right? A little bit more than that. We can fit a little bit more than that. It's like 2 2/3-ish almost with that kind of spacing. Be cool with those locks on the front. When it was locked, they were closed, and then when it was unlocked, the lock would be open like that. That'd be pretty cool. 2 2/3. So was it 1, 2? So every 3 we can have that actually fit within the width of that, which means we have 1 extra ceiling space on here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I'm gonna do. How would I want to do that then? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put one right in the center, and then I'll just space out from the center and just call it a day with that. That's what we'll do. So I'm gonna put a wall on top in the middle-ish. And we're going to center this instead of doing it off of either side. And our line is right about here-ish. It can be off a little bit. And then we can put some pillarizations on the edges here. It's a little too close to my taste. Just, there we go. And that should be about even. Let's get some pillars and stuff just to see what I can make it look like. Pillar. Oh, never mind. We were able to put it on the edge of that. It just has the fieldstone version. Ooh, contrasts. Ah, it's a little too big. Oh, that looks kind of nice though. What was the other one? It was another one in here. It is the accents. That's what it is. Hello there. I'm going to put you in my pocket, if you will. Ooh, Snapples. Oh, Snapples. I need to make the gun thing. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh, I like that. Do you mind? I got. Oh, I will say it was too quiet in here. Now it's kind of like too loud. Nothing's ever right. No, it's not. All right, so this is our crack right here. Crack holes right here. All right, let's line up our crack hole. Oh shoot, I gotta get the other ceiling up now. No, I don't. No, we're good. Is the crack hole good? That's not what I want. So we have 9 per level here. Be quiet, will you? Okay, I'll loot you. All right, now I know where the hole's at. Look at that. Yeah, baby. That's how you do right there. Now we're going to get this shelf front over here. Make it look just right. Woo! 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 Isn't there a copy? Forget. No, I'm not mad at that. It's not like, it's kind of basic, but I'm still not mad at that. That means we need to do half walls on the sides. Like that. We'll need to do another half wall. So I'm going to have to do offsets on these pillars. This might be interesting. Oh, shoot. Never mind. Good stuff. Hey, that actually would look kind of okay if I just filled this in too, maybe. Do I have any more walls? Gonna actually snap underneath it though. How does that look sticking out? Could we just make that go up and kind of add it in? Oops, I gotta put it in the triangle here. So I can see where that point is easier. This is the last row we're doing. There you go, baby. Ooh, that might not work on that. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Can I at least jump into it? Okay, that'll work for me. I will do the jumpy time on those top ones because this is not a final base. This is not like we'll make it work. It's not exactly lined up, and the bottom row is sticking out some, but I don't mind that for the bottom row. And I got some more accents to put up. Maybe we can do the cornering in a different size here. Snap to the bottom, and then have it pasted in a little bit differently than what's going across the fronts here. That actually isn't too bad. How does that look mixed with that? Oh, that gives us some nice edging. Everyone likes that nice edging, don't they? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That is schmexy. The top row. Let's see if we can add something else than that. I do kind of like that, but maybe. Okay. Oh, we don't have a center one. Maybe we'll have a complementary version of that, like that one. That looks a little thin. Let's just see how that looks. I thought we could copy. Is there not a copy on this one? It just lets you cycle through. Okay. Now, we could also make the rest of it go up into the ceiling height to give even some more variance to it, so it almost has a fireplacey kind of feel. Maybe we'll do a ramp up the sides and then have it kind of go in so it kind of looks like a fireplacey type thing, but it's not really, so people are like, hey, that's a nice fire, never mind, you know, kind of thing. Let's do their Bert right here. Let's put this in the front. Do this one here. It's up there. Oh, ARK. Capped. There we go. I don't mind that little spiky dude's right there. Capped. We can mix it up too and put the field stone in later if we want. And then we can use one of the face head things that there's part of the mod of eco-ness and maybe put a face head up there. I think a face head would look great up there. It's nothing crazy awesome, but at least it looks all right. It needs more depth to it. It's not enough stuff going on to break up the depth, but it's fine. We can access the bottom two rows without a problem. Top row, just a little jumpy do. We're good to go. We need some lighting on this too. That's one thing I didn't think about when choosing this pillar. I just like how those pillars look. Maybe we could put lighting up top on the sides where the angles are at. Let's get an additional lighting table together. The lighting itself might help break up the face of it too. I'm not trying to invest $1 million. Oh, is that it? No, wait. There it is. I'm just not trying to invest $1 million like forevers into it. You know what I mean? $1 million forevers. That's real. All right, so let's put this in the hole. Let's put this right here. Light. All right, we need the braziers. Let's go with these ones first. Well, not that much to spare there. Hey, that's a bit of glowy lightness. Yeah, that's nice. All right, cool. I know this corner here, we're not going to have any windows, so let's just build that up. This one I want to do a doorway. We can try that gate out, the small one. Since it's too wide, it'll be a 2x2. And this won't have a door on it, so it might just add in a little bit of that keepness going on here. I like having some keepness going on. So I made the big boy one, right? That was the larger one. Let's make the smaller gate. And then we'll do a gate door too, just to kind of We'll do like the spaghetti western style like housing that isn't real. Let's have a little fake front on there. Yeah, big door sounds. That's big door sounds right there. Now, the question is, do I want to just do stairs immediately off of there, or do I want to actually put that back and do... I wish we had quarter ceilings with this spawn, man. I really do. I wish more people adopted the quarter ceiling technology. I don't understand why quarter ceiling technology is just not a thing. I kind of like that better. I kind of like it. It adds a little bit of flavor. We can put some railing up on it and stuff like that. So another stair. Let's look at some railing type things. Or half walls or something. There we go. Then we also need some rails. All right, let's do this one. We can use some of the wood trim stuff to mix it up too. This is the 1/3. I like the 1/3. Oh, I forgot to make a sidewall too. Crap. I just pooped. Yeah, that kind of works. Now, how does the railings look? Jacked up? Oh, they're kind of going into stuff, but it still looks okay-ish. And there's still enough clearance in here. There it is. All right, does that look good? Can we force that to happen? Put that back and then see how it looks on this side before we try to go through the hell of the other side. Adds a little bit of flavor to it. I like flavor. See, if I fill that in, it's gonna look like a back of a fireplace. Even with the glowy lights going on, it's really gonna make it look like one. But then they go inside. If they ever get inside, they're like, oh, it's for builderizations.